Hey everyone, Combo here, back with another Empires and Puzzles video, and today we are in day 5 of the 4-star buff booster raid tournament with no yellows. I'm going to feature my 5 raid flags with commentary. If you do enjoy this video or find it helpful, hit that like button, make sure you're subscribed to my channel, and turn that notification bell on so you can be alerted of when I drop new content. So right now we are 19-1 on the week, looking pretty good. Our defense has been a little subpar, have a C rating, and just had 5 losses in a row. I think we had a B rating yesterday, so it's been a little bit of a mixed week between B and C ratings. In our first battle today, we are going to be going up against a Glass Cyprian tank team. Oh, and I forgot to mention the featured hero that I am going to have for today is going to be Glass Grim. I'm still expecting to go up against quite a few Cyprian tank teams, so I want to try to get as many Glass heroes in as possible. Let's get Glass Caedmon in here as well, since I have him available, and I think I'm going to ride with the rest of this probably. They've got all glass costumes, so I'm not going to bring in any of my counterattack heroes, and I have not leveled up the glass version of Gormek yet. I will definitely try to get that done for next week, especially if we have another 4-star raid tournament. All right, let's go into battle with this and see how flag 1 goes. I am gonna start off with the 3 red tiles up the middle. And now we're gonna match the 4 greens up top on the left. That's going to set off a little cascade of the yellows underneath because of that 1 yellow tile staying, and the greens also. Very nice. Now, let's match these 3 blues on the right. It's going to set off a cascade of 3 greens. Very nice with the reds underneath as well. Can we kill Cyprian? Not quite. Alright, well, we should be able to kill him right now. Let's heal first with Melondor, and that's going to get rid of the counterattack because they've got all glass costumes. They do not have the chance to resist the buff dispel like the Toon costumes do, which is one of the big reasons I like the Toon costumes better than the glass costumes. Alright, now, do I want to kill Cyprian with Caedmon, or do I want to attack somebody else? I can't really kill Cyprian with tiles. Actually, you know what? We probably can kill him with tiles. So I'm going to attack Caedmon with Caedmon. And then I'm going to match the 3 purple tiles on the top right. And then I'll be able to match 3 reds next turn. We're actually going to have a 4 match of reds that I can match here. Perfect. That's going to give me my red specials and kill Cyprian. Now, let's use Bolttusk first so that I get the extra buff and the attack up. Now, I'm going to see if we can kill Caedmon before he gets healed, because I've got 4 buffs on Gormek, and he does extra damage to green, so we should be able to kill Caedmon. Not quite. That was close. I am going to match these 3 yellows vertically up against him. That's going to set off a little cascade of purples and hopefully some other stuff. Not quite. Well, let's match these 4 blues. That's going to give me Grim Special. And a nice cascade of reds and greens. Can we kill Caedmon? Not quite. We should be able to kill him with the minor damage from Grim, though. Awesome. Now, I'm going to ghost these 3 red tiles. I'm going to try not to set off Colin if I can avoid it. And let's use Bolttusk and Gormek on Melondor, probably. I don't think I'm going to be able to kill Colin over the next few turns before he goes off anyway, so let's see if we can kill their healer. Now, let's match these 3 reds. This should definitely kill Melondor. Perfect. Now, I want to match these 3 blues. This might set off Grim, but that's okay. And it's going to set off Colin, too, because of that cascade, probably. At least we've got our green specials back. Let's heal with Melondor first and get that extra buff. Now I'm going to use Caedmon on Grim. I'm killing him first because he's more likely to go off before Colon because of the mana speed. And then once I kill Grim, I can just Ghost Tiles. Although, we're going to be able to kill him with those green tiles on the right, so I'm going to use Gormek on Colon. And this battle should be over in just a moment. Awesome. We are 1 for 1 to start off this last day of the raid tournament. Next up, we are going up against another Glass Cyprian tank team. They've got Toon Sonya, Glass Caedmon, Glass Kirill, and then also Regard. I am going to keep the same exact team here. I don't have any other attacking Glass specials other than Li Zhu, who we can't use, obviously, this week with it being no yellows in this raid tournament. I need to get Glass Gormek leveled up. I'm definitely going to have to do that for the next 4-star raid tournament. All right, let's go into battle with the same team here. And I am going to start off with these greens and reds on the right. Nice cascade of the red diamond. I will certainly take that. I kind of don't want to use it yet, though, because I only need 2 more red tiles, and I don't want to waste a red diamond if I can avoid it. What I am going to do is match these 3 yellows vertically up the very middle, see if we can get a red on the bottom. We did get a red, not in the right spot, but actually that'll work. And actually, if I match these 3 reds vertically, that's going to set off a green diamond cascade, or rather match a green diamond. So I get my green specials. We're going to have all sorts of specials now. Let's use Bolttusk and Melindor first so that I get buffs for all my allies. That also removes the counterattack. Let's use Caedmon. You know what? Let's use Gormek first. I'm going to use him on Kirill over here on the right, since he's almost dead. Now let's use Caedmon on Regard, probably. I want to see if we can kill these enemies on the right so I can Ghost Tiles. Now, hitting the green diamond does not do me any good. I need 1 more green tile to get Caedmon and 3 more green tiles to get Melindor. I'm going to hit this purple diamond and do a little bit of tile dumping. Actually, I don't want to do that because that's going to set off Kirill, and I don't want his special going off. Let's match these 3 blues and see what happens up the middle. We did get a red tile. Let's match these reds up against Cyprian. Alright, now I can hit that red diamond, which will give me my red specials back, and it will probably kill Cyprian, and it did. It's going to set off Kirill, but that's okay. We got Caedmon dead also. Alright, let's use Bolttusk first, and then attack everybody on the right. I'm going to use Grim first, and then Gormek on Kirill. We should be able to kill both of them. Awesome. Alright, let's hit this green diamond, get our green specials back. It's probably going to set off Sonya, but that's okay. We are about to win this battle. Alright, we are now 2 for 2 to start off day 5. Next up, we are going to be going up against a Glass Colon tank team. They've also got Kirill. They've got the version of Bolttusk that adds the heal over time and attack up, so he gives 2 buffs. They've got Khalil and then Caedmon as well. I would like to put in Greg, finally. They've only got 1 glass costume, so I can finally get Greg in here. And I'm probably going to take out Caedmon, and I think I'm going to bring in Asmia as well, since they've only got that 1 glass costume. And I want to go blue heavy to get rid of Colon before he goes crazy. Alright. I think I'm looking pretty good here. Yeah, let's go into battle here. Having 3 red tiles, or rather 3 red heroes on defense up front is a little interesting, but I will take it. Alright, let's start off with these 3 blues that'll set off that little cascade of yellows, and I'm actually curious to see if this might kill Colon right away. Not quite, but definitely did quite a bit of damage. Now, let's match these reds, setting off that cascade of greens. Maybe we'll get lucky with the blue tile in the middle. We did not, but we did get some reds. And this probably won't be enough to kill Kohler. And it was, actually. I think I got one critical hit on one of those tiles. I will certainly take that. And now let's match these green tiles up the middle, do a little bit of ghosting. And let's match these purples here. Some red tiles, which should give me Gormek and Bolttusk special. Perfect. Let's heal with Bolttusk. And I am going to attack the two on the right over here with Gormek since he does extra damage to green. Let's ghost these blue tiles. That's going to give me all four, or rather all three of my blue specials. Let's use Asmia first to add the extra buff, and then Greg. And let's use Grim on the right side. I forgot again about the defense down from Grim, although the two on the right already have defense down. I feel like I forget about that all the time. I think Gormek probably gave it to them. All right, let's use Grim over here. Khalil is dead. Now, I am going to match these three purple tiles. That way I can match four reds next turn. Just kidding. We're going to have a red diamond we can match. And this might kill Caedmon. Awesome. Kind of don't want to hit the red diamond, but this battle is kind of over anyway, so I may as well. All right, everybody is dead. Awesome. We are 3 for 3 today. Next up, we're going to go up against another Glass Cyprian tank team. They've also got Glass Caedmon, Glass Bolttusk, Glass Gormek, and a Glass Grim. So we definitely need to take out my counterattack hero with Asmia since she's not going to do any good here. Let's bring back in Melindor, and I got to take out Greg, unfortunately, as well, since that bleed damage is going to get reflected back, and I do not want that. So let's bring in these two back and go back into battle here. This tournament has definitely reminded me that I need to level up some more Glass heroes, so I have a little bit more option other than just the couple here, especially not having any yellows and not being able to use Li Zu has definitely limited my options for Glass heroes against counterattack heroes. Alright, let's now match these four purples up the middle. Maybe we can get a green in the middle. Not quite. Let's match these three yellows so I can match the four reds next turn. Or I could match four greens. I'm going to do the four reds since that's going to set off a cascade of greens. I am now going to move over the one purple tile to match the three purples with the dragon. That's going to set off a cascade of reds on the very top. Let's use Bolttusk to heal and for the attack up. Before I use Gormek, I'm going to match these four greens though because I want to dispel the counterattack before I use Gormek special. Grim is dead on the right, very nice, and quite a bit of cascading. Cyprian is dead as well. Let's use Melindor first for the extra buff, and I might be able to kill Gormek. Awesome. Let's ghost these red tiles here. And we've got Glass Grim. Let's attack Glass Bolttusk with him, or do I want to wait for him to heal? Yeah, let's just wait for him to heal. Let's force that special. And I probably could have killed him because of the cascade, although he may have revived anyway. Alright, let's use Bolttusk first, and then let's use Grim first on Bolttusk, and then I'm going to use the main part of Gormek on Caedmon. Let's hit this yellow diamond, do a little bit of tile dumping. This battle's pretty much over. I just need some tiles, and Bolttusk is going to revive. Awesome. Alright, let's use Melindor, Kademon, match these reds and blues. Maybe it'll be over, or Boltus can revive again. How many times are you going to revive today? Just the twice. Alright. We are now 4 for 4, I think. Yeah, we got one battle left and another Glass team with Glass Kirill, Glass Gormek, Cyprian, Kademon, and Grim. So I am, of course, going to keep this same team here. This has been working out really well against the Glass counterattack heroes. All right, let's start off first with the 3 reds right in the middle. It's going to set off that cascade of 3 greens. Next, I want to match the 3 blues up against Cyprian. Let's match the 3 yellows up against Cyprian. Nice cascade with those greens. I was hoping we were going to get something in the middle that would create a nice effect, and that definitely worked out. All right, let's use a Kademon on Kademon or Gormek. Let's use him on Kademon. And then I'm going to hit this green diamond, which is going to give me Melindor, but not Kademon back. I need one more green tile to get Kademon special again, so let's match these 4 reds. Hopefully I get a green in the bottom. We did. Awesome. All right, now let's hit this green diamond. This should kill Cyprian. Not quite, but the red tiles, it will. Awesome. I've got almost everybody special except my featured hero for today, which is Grim. Let's use Melindor so I get that defense up for the extra buff. And now, let's see if we can kill these 2 on the right. I'm going to use Kademon on Grim since I can just match those 3 red tiles, which will definitely kill Kademon. Awesome. And now we've got Grim's special, which we should be able to kill Gormek. Almost dead. I already had the attack up from Boltus, so I just held on to his special in case if it ran out the next turn. Just ghosting tiles so that Kirill cannot heal. Although I ran out of ghosting options. Not the end of the world. Alright, we should be able to end this battle right now. Awesome, we finished this raid tournament 5-0 today and 24-1 on the week. Again, we've got a C rating, so even with that C rating, the offense this week definitely going to carry us to a top 1% performance. We are currently ranked 397, and I've mentioned this a few times this week. It's usually the top 4,500 or so that get top 1%, so we are definitely going to finish top 1%. Let me know how your 4-star buff booster raid tournament went this week, and that is going to do it for today's video. I hope you did enjoy it or found it helpful, and if you did, hit that like button, make sure you sub to my channel, and I'll catch you guys next time.